Hey folks, welcome back. Tonight I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna read a poem. I finally finished Charlotte's Web. And first we're gonna start by lighting our match. Here we go. And check out my new little beeswax candle in honor of fall time. It's a little pumpkin. Look at that. Let's see if it's gonna. I think it's lit. I'm gonna pull out the candle. I will put a link below for where I get my beeswax candles. Honeystone Candles. She has a great website. She does animals, Celtic designs, all kinds of cute things. Anyway, you'll want to use beeswax candles because they're better for air quality. They're healthier for us and they smell divine. And I think just this one candle will work tonight. I have another one as a backup. And I'm gonna ring a bell, but first I want to let you know that I will be traveling till the end of September, so this will be my last video until October. And I'm so excited because I almost have 100 subscribers, which might not sound like a lot to you, but I'm deeply honored that that many people are following me. If you're new, please follow, and you can always recommend content for me. I read children's stories and poetry, mostly. So let's ring the bell and get started. Just be in the moment. I don't edit these videos, so let any mistakes just be. I might clear my throat. Deep breath. Let's move the bell. I really appreciate you joining me. The poem I'm gonna read tonight is from someone I've never met, but he sent me his poetry and other writings via email and asked me if I would read one of them here. And when I started reading his work, blew me away. It's beautiful. So I hope that you will enjoy it. Also, it's called The Dove Gray Mask by Leonard. And I purposely did not read the whole thing so that I can enjoy it in the present moment with you. But that does mean I might make mistakes. Drink a little water before I get started. Okay, this will probably be a shorter video, but here we go. The Dove Gray Mask by Leonard. No one saw me awkwardly persevere into that mysterious masquerade where strangers waltzed. How dim the chandelier, with moonbeams that our phone screens used to make, revealed nobody's mask was dyed the same. But when I saw each couple's visards matched and felt the pigeon velvet on my face, I knew I had to find the dove gray mask. I saw the orbit of a yellow pair, their matching yellow mask parallel, and in the dance their eyes maintained the stare, as bound as nuclei inside a cell. They linked, though nature said to part themselves. I knew that yellow couple wouldn't crack as they into the masses carouseled, into the crowd without a dove-gray mask. My mask, as gray as David's statue's tears. I almost went to tear it off my face. I thought I was a victim of malware. A virus turned my mask another shade that wasn't originally dove gray. Though all the color in my cheeks are masked into a pink no fabric replicates, I knew I had to find the dove gray mask. And in embarrassment some hope appeared. What aurora borealis was made inside the ballroom stained glass thermosphere. The other wearer of my mask was late, I thought, or looking for me somewhere strange, inside a library upstairs or back, inside the crooked woods where fog is laid, where fogs entice to touch her dove-gray mask. Her figment figure at a foggy pier, about to board Charon's skiff by mistake, a road where her horse too quickly reared, where unidentified her body lays, or standing in the crowd I scan in vain, condemned from moving till we meet at last, condemned and anchored by a cursed bouquet, and anchored by the numbing dove-gray mask. And so I entered overly aware into the living music box, a man adrift inside its ballerina gears, who didn't have someone to take his hand, a man who ambled forth as others danced, a sorry hand on the small of their backs. Oh, that was such a gradual advance, and still nobody wore the dove-gray mask. I was the meteor these planets shared and played their merry game of tennis with, my tennis ball hearts dribble weakening, my mask as pale as moon when day begins. The crowd ignored me in the room's axis. Beneath the phone screen chandelier, entrapped, I felt the desperate slowness when I blinked while I tried to find the dove-gray mask. My lostness ended on a set of stairs, and there I knew my search would escalate into the corridor beyond the stairs, into the corridor where portraits hang to tease their stranded guest. The ballrooms wake like tides against the bottom steps, splashed, while I made my tiki pace to go and try to find the dove-gray mask. In this black hole, the other world premiered, a trail I hoped my other half had made. In darkness, candle wax cologned the air. For previously it seemed they lost their flame to taciturning lips. The wicks exchanged their lights to taste the air her lungs dispatched. That scent, the candle's final words remained, perhaps the fragrance of the dove-gray mask. By now, my perspiration overbeared, a sweat, the faint beginnings of a stain of which I hoped my partner wouldn't care. And looking to and fro, my hair uncame, a frontal lock rebounding out of place that only she was meant to pilot back. The curl would fit her finger like a ring, for both of us had on the dove-gray mask. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Into a library I pioneered, a room where wooden bookshelves made their maze, and though the wood-worked trees had shaved their beards, I smelt 1,000 novels aftershave, and not my partner's blown-out candle musk, but still I paced the aisles, looking back to see if she'd be reading all the authors' names in search of mine to find the dove-gray mask. Onto a greenhouse balcony I veered, a school where hostas scribbled down essays and made me feel transported back in years. A student searching for someone who played with me, for summer was coming too late. My school bell heart about to ring at last. A delinquent about to graduate, about to find who wore the dove-gray mask. Out here, the roses shared their final tear in gardens huddled like the Grecian fates. And that is where I saw her standing there. And that is when I knew I was too late. For only the dead possess her restraint, the patience that her living soulmate lacked. Because I sprinted to her and she stayed, a ghost who had to wear the dove-gray mask. I stripped my mask in one alarming tear and let the roses wear what I disdained. Her listless mouth my gritted teeth despaired. A woman's ghost who had nothing to say. I cringed, and the world had nothing to say, because I knew her lips would never latch. Was that the smile Mona Lisa gave? Was that my soulmate in the dove-gray mask? Still, I hugged the dying atoms that was my dear, and felt her ice-bathed flesh fade and knew this was what goosebumps bloom into, while my body yearned to fade the same. Within my arms her slow malfunctions came, as her ghost attempted to hug me back. She froze, she twitched, her movements were delayed, manipulated by the dove-gray mask. What smell the coffee-colored soil aired, though sweat beneath my shirt forsaked. The water for the roses was elsewhere, or did those flowers self-emulate? And that's the wet and earthy smell I hate, the muggy night that snuffed the candle wax, aroma that I thought my love would have, the scent of her who wore the dove-gray mask. I know, my love, thy vanishing is near, but try to dance with me like them, I begged. Oh, but something about her changed. She didn't recognize me anymore, because I flung my dove-gray mask away. A lunge the only move I would perform, the first and final choreography, and all that was left was the dove-gray mask. On both my knees on where she disappeared, I bowed my head, a shower of the flakes she used to be resolving in my hair, that she was meant to push back into place. I knelt within my love's snow globe remains, her puzzle pieces falling faint as ash, an ash that was the dreaded noir shade, that was the color of the dove-gray mask. Well, thank you very much, Nicholas Leonard, for sending that to me. You are a very talented writer. I feel honored that you reached out to me. Again, I just read The Dove-Gray Mask by Nicholas Leonard. And I'm burning a little beeswax candle from Honey Stone Candles. I'll leave you that website below. And I will not be making another video till October, but I hope this one works for you for a while, and I deeply appreciate you liking and or subscribing. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope it helped you relax or even fall asleep. Especially this time of year, I've been needing more sleep. So, happy fall, and I'm going to end by ringing the bell. And then I'll pull out the candle. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a good day or night. And I will see you next month.